Top of morning, ladies. My name is Ken, and welcome to What If Zuko, who was the Berserk monster. Here. Yes. But this is gonna go down a different path. The Berserk monster is like a symbiote, basically. So, basically, Zuko is a quirk. He developed inside of a human girl. And you guys chose who it is. And her. Yeah. No. No. Luna. Yeah. Luna. I know that this character is not totally accurate, but I just wanted to choose someone that looks crazy. So, let's begin. And I'm also throwing in Zoomy so that the basically all my thing, or no. So now we're in this alternate universe where creatures were level or demon, basically level 10, and so like basically whoever has a monstrous kid will end up having, they have to use the calm self like to kill it, not mutants. So yeah, so they were born, and Zumi and Luna and Zuko. Of course, Zuko was inside of Luna, so basically they said, well, your both of your daughters have quirks. Her, her, the it was at age of 4. The yeah, so no quirk doctor, or actually scratch that. So you have one quirked daughter, and the other was quirkless. But different. I'll put that. So, because she's already a monster, and they're in disguise. So, yeah. Her monstrous shelf, because once she gets too angry, she becomes this. Yeah. So, or better yet, this. So, so she basically, they both went to different schools. UA for Zumi, because she has a fire manipulation, and her sister goes to a normal school. There she meets him. Yeah, I'm adding new characters. And she falls in love with him. Like she could not control herself around him. Yeah, like every time she sees him, she thinks that he's so, yeah. Of course, the Zuko was her quirk. So basically, whatever she thinks of and does goes into, like, their memories get shared. So, yeah. But at UA, the Zumi, he gets in the, like, Bakugo and Todoroki ask her out on a date a lot. She's embarrassed. So, yeah. Plus, so during the last couple weeks, I'm skipping the dodgeball, or not dodgeball, ball throw, the heroes vs. villains. Or actually, like one day, she didn't skip school, but after school she was kind of losing herself. She's trying to think about, she's so like, she's like that beast that was like, she wants to kill everything. Like, she needs to cut loose on it. And then something unspeakable happens. All for One pops out of nowhere and asks her to come and join the League of Villains. Be cut free from this shackle from it. Yeah. So he says that to Luna, as she says, okay. So Zuko is sad. Because he's the person that's holding her back. He's basically a quirk. So years have passed. Now it's USJ. When they were coming, they get ambushed by the villains. Azumi sees a red-haired girl with sharp eyes. Right off the bat, she knew who she was. Luna, why are you joining these villains? That's easy, little sister. I want to be cut loose from some of these. I don't have anything holding me back. After all, the only person that So, she uses her atomic breath and yeah. So then, so all the students are confused of why that she knew who. Yeah. So then they start battling, and Luna's like, And Luna is hearing Zuko saying, it's not a right choice is to be a villain instead of a hero. And she says, you only aim needs to be a hero, not a villain. As every night she sees him in her dreams. And yeah, she lays with him. Because she doesn't have every she does care about her quirk thing, like the person that she loves the most. And yeah. So Zuko was her person, her boyfriend, basically. It's / brother, basically. Because, yeah. So then after USJ, so then the villains did, like, try, or they can, Bakugo, or actually Zumi, Zumi. So then Zumi wakes up and she sees her sister / brother on her, looking at her, saying, "Wakey, wakey. Sister, why are you who joined the League of Villains? Remember what I said? I wanted to cut loose." It was from all this pain and suffering that I've been through. I don't have everything. Okay. So then, so they start talking real fast. And, of course, the only person that truly... So, All Might versus All for One. The All Might was down, but not out. As All for One says, he turns his body to tell Luna to go ahead and cut loose. As she uses, or as he uses the quirk, stealing quirk. But the quirk, after halfway through to All for One, it broke free. Or actually was inside All for One. So Luna went on a rampage, like rampage. Like she transformed into a monster as she slaughtered the villains. She slaughtered the heroes one by one, two by two, as she can't control herself, as she's about to kill, well, All Might. Then the Eraserhead uses her, or tries to calm her down. But luck would have it, the quirk, as Ochako and Mina, or no, forget the, hold on. Yes, I didn't have the pictures. It was, yeah. So, and for the part where Hero Killer Stain thing, well, during the one of the sports festival things, after or actually during or before Tenya's brother showed up, way before, this psycho killed Hero Killer Stain. Yeah. Ripped him to shreds. Yeah. They are All for One was, or no, not All for One. Hero Killer Stain was screaming, "Ah, no, blood, no!" Bam. Yep. He did. So yeah. So it was Ochako, or actually Ochako saw a quirk laying on the ground as it's starting to move. As a hand comes out. Oh. And reforming a man that's about the same age as them. Really tall guy. Really buffed up. Good looking too. Sorry. As the Luna is about to kill, or she was about to kill the Bakugo, but then she got punched in the face. By Zuko. As he says, you must be crazy to hurt our friends, Luna, Midoriya. As everyone could not believe. As Bakugo was like, who are you? I'm Zuko. Who, Midoriya? I'm the one that was inside Luna's body. I was her quirk. As everyone could not believe it. Luna's quirk just turned into a good-looking man. And, yeah, aka you know how, like, Nomus got created from the dead corpses? Like, using the quirks to pump into the dead bodies? Well, for Zuko's, he was created from a quirk. Like, he was a quirk. Basically, yeah. So, when he got out of the Luna's body and reformed into an actual good-looking person, he looks up as Luna says, my favorite boy, as Zuko understands, and is that what she means? I'm just having a little bit of fun, big brother. Let me have some fun. Hurting people isn't on the thing. Is not fun. Hurting people is just straight out stupid. And just look around you. You think they're playing? The only people that were still alive because of me is the ones that were not got slayed by you. As All Might has that permanent scar on his face. Is like how I forget his name. This guy. You know the marks that are on his face? Is? Yeah. Imagine All Might having them on his face instead. And so, yeah. They could not believe Luna is one of the reckless childs. No monster demon. As Zuko says, is that if you want to be beaten around or trying to slay others, or what, your amusement? Yes, big brother, or should I say boyfriend? Because she's trying to, like, be, like, wants him to be her boyfriend, but at the same time, it's her brother. So, yeah. So basically, she is a madhouse, basically. She bites him around. He's going toe-to-toe with his sister, so Yeah, and then she uses the that green beam on him, but he's just like because Zuko, gained the because he's a quirk, he can also gain or he can choose which power. I'm just gonna say powers. He was born, or he was a power, basically like ability before he. So, like a symbiote, like Venom kind. But Zuko ends up choosing Warp Gate as he warps the attack right back at her, sending her flying right towards him, knocking her out. No. No. She hugs him. Or actually, he hugs her. Or she's like trying to squirm out of his grasp. But then he had a strong grip. So he's just trying to hold on as he tells her to calm the down very intensely as he uses his own power, like kind of like Midnight's quirk, but from his palm of his hand. And she falls asleep in his arms as he sets her down, or lays her down. Sleepy head. As everyone could not believe him, this thing just calmed the most monstrous person. You must be Kasuke Bakugo, aren't you? Or after he lifts his eye, or he looks at Bakugo as he walks over. I'm Zuko. Nice to meet you. As Bakugo's like is all confused of why he is acting, or no, not acting. He is it's like him knowing. So yeah, Zuko was basically that. He knew who Bakugo was. He knew who. He knows that he's dating his sister. Or Bakugo is dating Zumi. As he's so calm. If you want to battle, go right ahead. You've seen what happened to my user or owner thing. Yeah, I'm her power, her quirk. So, yeah. Then the next day, Zuko is the most powerfulest person in the world. His existence spread like wildfires. Everyone wants to know, how does he, or everyone doesn't know that Zuko is a quirk. Right. So he is Zumi's big brother. As All Might's like, so you're basically a quirk. Yes. I am not a Nomu, by the way. I know about those. Because plus I also know that you have, or I know that you gave your quirk to Zumi, All Might. Because all quirks because I'm one of the quirks, I was born as a quirk, not the human. As a certain young man walks up, and he was like, he tells him, "Are you Zuko Midoriya?" Yes. Huh. You know your sister, the one that that she falls in love with me? Yeah, I do. She was all into you, man, so. And why? Well, already. Yeah, so he basically says that he needs, like, a girlfriend, and that. So, he says, I actually did fall in love with her, too. Yeah. But don't worry. The substance that I induced her with, the monster form, is now just a purring kitten. Basically, she's calm as a cucumber. She has no memory of that incident. Okay? So, yeah. Basically, let's do a little bit of a time string. So she went from this, like, like, she likes him, to being a psycho monsterish girl that is like, I want to kill everything. Yeah. So, yeah. So, Principal Nezu asked Zuko if sorry, my brain's having taser episodes. So Suzumi actually Inko could not believe that she gave birth to 3 people, 2 girls, 1 boy. But she didn't realize it. So then, yeah, Zuko ends up explaining that one of the or that girl, the Luna, had him as a quirk. And yeah, she was one of the many monsters. So, yeah. So, basically, he goes to UA, but he sometimes goes and visits with her. As she's in prison, and she tells him that I know that you are here too. Like, how's outside world been? And Zuko says, well, it's been really good. Remember that boy? The one with that brown hair? As you always liked every time? Yeah, how he's doing? Well, he really loved you too. He wants you to get married to him. Eh? And plus, I'm going to UA, just like our sister is. Okay? So, if you do start to get married to him, then I'm okay with that. Yeah. Okay, big brother. As she only has 9 years to be, or 9 months until she gets out of prison. So, yeah. And plus her monstrous form, she doesn't like, or she's learning to control it when she's in prison. And so then basically, he goes to UA and immediately gets asked out by Ochako, Momo, Frog Girl, the Rinko, and like every girl wanted to ask him out, except for his sister. Immediately, like, that was, or Zuko's so like, wow. As he doesn't understand, and he immediately was like, wanted to go to Nezu's, but then all those girls flew right up to him and like asking him a bunch of questions, and as he literally turned into a bat, like small bat, as he flies. As Nezu's, as Eraserhead's like, yeah. Because Todoroki and Bakugo still have feelings for her. But when, yeah, so Zumi was like, of course, a quirk doctor. Or no, Nezu says, Zumi, why did you bring the bat? As a bat says, I'm not just a bat, you know. As he flies, as he transforms, I'm Zuko, remember? Oh, Forgive me, I'm sorry. I forgot. And I saw how many girls flew right up to you, Zuko, immediately asking you out on a date. You're pretty popular. Not every day that you see a quirk turned into a full-size person. Literally, he transformed. I don't really know. It doesn't say, but it's probably in like DNA thing. It looked like a DNA thing, like a little like symbiote things. And yeah. So into a full-size human. But it's a good-looking one too. Yeah. As Zuko says, yeah. I can also use other quirks. Without having to rely on any other quirks. Those quirks are so rude. By the way. Really? Yeah. Some of them, that are like, it's like sound. They always talk smack about somebody. Okay? So then So then after Nezu, after Zuko got accepted to UA, he got to, or when he was about to leave, he immediately gets, tackled by every girl. Oh. As he's, he wants to just leave him. Before they do something naughty to him. So he basically teleports out of there. As he's like, long day. Or actually, his friend. So he actually made friends with the same guy that Luna sees him as a boyfriend thing. Yeah. Well, he understands that Zuko is different from them. So Zumi, he walks with them. And so, yeah. Of course, Zumi, during all that time, she doesn't have too much training because the Bakugo and Todoroki always, asked her out. Now, all the time. And he was annoyed by it. But Zuko can tell that his sister loves them both, but she doesn't want to commit it. As he tells her, "Do you love both of them? Maui? Zumi?" As Zumi's just straight up blushing. As she says, Yeah, I do. It's just them asking me out is like sometimes seems they sometimes scare me. Sometimes, yeah. Zumi, or Zuko says, yeah. I know that I'm technically would be, or I'm still your brother. But I could tell that you love them too. Oh. So, and how about you? Oh. Well, I'm still waiting. Or actually, she just got out today. Yeah. So, I don't have a ride to go to there. So, yeah. So then he goes to, or actually takes Zumi home. He transforms into a bird, or like a dragon. Or no, actually a bird. Picks him up. And or Zuko uses the telepath as she was waiting and drops him off. Not literally, like, no. Sets him down real slow, and as she was in a very good mood because so why did you bring him here, brother? As well, he told me to bring him to you because what did you say, the like, as he says, I'm really every day, like when you were at the quirkless school thing, or at my school, right and then there, right and right there, and then no, that he says this. I also fell in love with you, like, so, yeah. As she could tell that she, or that if it's okay with you, who to get married to you. And she's like, aw, thanks. As both of them hugs it out, they start kissing like crazy. Yeah. And she doesn't, it's actual kissing, not the rip a guy's head off. Not that kind. The, yeah. So Zuko, is like, man. So now all the girls are like talking to about Zuko at UA. Yeah. So basically, like, they all like, which one would be a lucky person to date him? We don't know, as they're like getting confused on who would be the lucky person. So, yeah. Zuko, who is a popular kid or a student. So when he went up to there, he immediately gets every girl land right on him. As he's so always embarrassed. Because he tried to go to class, but they keep doing the same thing to him. So then, yeah, one day, Zumi knows that Zuko doesn't understand what he came out, or he was born, or so he doesn't understand what the girls are trying to do. He doesn't understand them that well. He only has his two sisters. So, I'm going to leave it in a poll of who would you guys choose between Ochako, Momo, and Mina. And Jiro. Who would you choose? For me, would be basically all four of them. So, yeah. But the funny part is, in secret, in this what if, the three girls, or actually four girls, her, and her, secretly had and her, I forgot her, had a secret link. I don't want to say it, but they basically did naughty things in secret. And so, yeah. So Zuko doesn't mind all of them, but that's just too bizarre. It's more chaos for him to handle. Or his mother's or actually his father and his mother explained that I know that you would rather, plus we also know that you're just a quirk that was been revived, or been turned into a human. Yeah. I do. But we still love you, as his father and his mother says that. Or no, actually his father says that to him. No matter if you're a quirk or an actual human, it doesn't matter to us. So he's a more uncommon thing. As the Quark Doctor was like, man. So, yeah. So there's a happy ending. So he did get married to Rinko, her, and her, and her, and the other four that I said, Ochako, Momo, and I forgot the other one. So, yeah. But if you guys voted for whoever, remember yeah. So basically, yeah, he has a lot of wives in this What If, and then the two girls, like his two sisters. One of them's a like broken monster, Luna, and yeah, that's her villain name until she proves that she's not actually a villain. It's just the. So she gets married to this handsome man, and yeah, both of them, or he likes the monster movies, and having a girlfriend that is a monster is fine, so adorable. Yeah. So, yeah. Basically, you do not want to know what they do when they do the deed. So, yeah, I'll put 18 plus. So, yeah. And Zumi, so Bakugo asked Zuko which one does your sister really like, me or Todoroki? What do you think? Actually, she likes you both. Oh. Oh. Because of But she gets so embarrassed by both of you that you both did that stuff to her. Well, as Bakugo's like, huh. Yeah. As Todoroki was there, and he heard that Zumi chose both of them. So Zumi, he got told by Zuko that I know that both of them really like you too. So both of them walked up to her and asked her to get married to them. Or asked her to get married to them. Yeah. So basically, that's why. So, bye bye. Peace out, y'all. And have a good night or day. Depends on the time zone.